I'm so overwhelmed right now. Hey guys, Erica with a K here. Today's video is going to be on my makeup collection. Now, I have been so excited to do this video because I actually don't think I've ever done a full makeup collection video for you guys. And then I looked at my stuff, I lugged everything into this area of the house so that I can do this video for you guys. And I got incredibly overwhelmed and realized that I have way too much stuff to present in one video. So, if you guys follow the YouTuber Coffee Break with Danny, I think that's her YouTube name. I actually love her videos, but if you guys follow her, you'll know that she does her collection pretty much like every year. It's a declutter, and she goes pretty much eyes, lips, face. Elf Cosmetics. She kind of breaks it down like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. I don't have anything organized right now, so I'm just kind of jumping into this, like 100% jumping into this. I just have like a pile of makeup here, from my professional makeup to my personal makeup and my YouTube makeup and everything in between. So I'm just going to do the best I can with this, and as I said, this will be like a series, so I will have today I'm going to do eyes, then I'll have lips, and then I'll have face. So guys, I'm very overwhelmed by this right now, so let's just get into this video. So I'm going to start off with, I think it's going to be easiest, I'm going to start off with this draw. I'm not going to be going through my brushes because I don't plan on decluttering any of my brushes, to be honest. So I'm not going to be doing that in this because I need all my brushes, and like I need more brushes. Like I always need brushes. So if you guys watched my video that I just recorded, it came out earlier this week. It is the makeup tutorial to this look, and in that video I used products that I never use or rarely use, or have only really used for like specific videos. So this was actually what I used for my eyeshadow palette, and you know what, I did a video talking about this before. I did it with my I think it was using the opposite hand challenge. I think that's what I used it for, and I actually love it. I don't have a wide assortment of colors like this in my professional makeup or in any other makeup. I just gravitate towards more neutrals. So when I found this, it was on the Bed Bath & Beyond website. It was like $14.99. Bed Bath & Beyond has like this other part of their brand, which is Harmon's, and it's face value. So I'm believing that that is probably why this was on the website. But it has like a ton of shades. I feel like it's like 100 shades or something crazy. I don't really know. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 100 shades. I enjoy having a palette like this because I don't have palettes like this. Is it the best eyeshadow quality? Probably not. But I am keeping this because, again, I don't have colors like that. Okay, this is the e.l.f. Prism Naked eyeshadow palette. I've recently talked about this in my monthly favorites, and I've done videos in the past on this palette. It is one of my favorites, and I will be keeping it. I love neutral palettes, and I love creamy eyeshadow palettes, so that is why I'm keeping it. This is the Refine and Define Measurable Difference palette. I'm going to put this in the maybe right now. I don't know if I want to keep it. I love this black. I feel like this black is like the truest black eyeshadow in the world. And I do like all the pigments in here. I just have like a lot of similar colors to these, so I think I'm going to hold off on making a decision on this. This is going to go in the maybe pile. It's nothing against it. If I'm going to be clearing out, I'm going to be clearing out. Guys, do we need to talk about these? No, I'm a makeup artist. I need these in my life. Let's get back to just eyeshadows. I don't know why I was like dancing around this. This is the Morphe 35T palette. I will be keeping this, but I do have to say, oh, that's what you get for about to talk crap about something. It falls right out of your hand. I feel like a lot of these colors are like all the same, and that kind of bums me out a lot. But I'm going to keep it anyway because this is like the first palette I ever owned of Morphe, and I got it at the same time that I got the 35W palette, which is this one right here. So for me, it's like my first and only Morphe stuff. This one's a little bit more of a wider range, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about these palettes. I feel like, I don't know if I'm overwhelmed by having too many choices, which doesn't really make any sense because the eyeshadow palette with the 100 doesn't overwhelm me, but these, like, I don't know if they like don't inspire me or what the deal is, but I just feel like I never really, I don't really reach for them, or like I do and I can only like use like 1 or 2 shadows, and then like the whole eye look starts looking the same, and it's just like, I don't know. Do you guys know what I'm saying? I don't know. All right, this is the Maybelline Eye Studio. I also mentioned this in my monthly favorites video for November. I do like that these are like creamy. I am going to be keeping this. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this is the Midnight Smoky shades. I'm selling one of these right now on eBay, so you guys can check below, find out where my eBay is, and you guys can pick this up. I actually am keeping this because I love the purples in it. I love purples on brunettes. I think that is absolutely gorgeous, so I'm going to be keeping this not only on brunettes, but with girls with brown eyes is what I really meant. So I'm going to be keeping that because I have brown eyes. Okay, this is the Nudes by Maybelline. Am I keeping you? Am I keeping you? Why do I have such a hard time with these things? Like, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it. Guys, what's my problem? Why can't I get rid of anything? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. This is the Smoky by NYX. Guess what? I'm keeping it. I don't know what my deal is. I like can't get rid of stuff. I have like a hard time like letting go. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. Okay, this is the In the Buff. It is a natural nude. I am also selling this on eBay right now. Not this one, but like the same kind, but this one's mine and like I'm selling another one. I do like this a lot. Actually, that green is like probably my favorite go-to green. I like anytime I use green, that's the green I use. I just love it. But I will be keeping this. This is a keeper. This is a keeper. Okay, these are Measurable Difference. These are a bunch of eyeshadows that are like individual. I feel like a lot of these are very similar in color. I'm gonna swatch some of these for you so you guys can see. I'm not a humongous, I don't know, it's funny because like the two things that I'm like on the fence about are the Measurable Difference and the Measurable Difference, like kind of weird, but I don't know. I feel like some of these I actually really like. Like this is a really pretty color that I feel like I definitely don't use enough. I don't know, it's a little chalky, like it's not like super smooth. I don't know why that would be. You ever like get rid of makeup or anything and then later on be like, why did I get rid of that? That's like how I feel about a lot of things in life. So I don't want to feel that way about makeup because I'm not in the position right now to like be rebuying makeup. I'm not trying to make my problems your problems. I'm just letting you guys know. This is like so old. I should get rid of it only based on its age and the fact that it's cracked and disgusting. And it's a Smashbox. It's one of the first things I ever purchased at Sephora. So maybe I was 20 and now I'm 31. I think it's time to let this go. I should have just like had a garbage because this is definitely expired and it's definitely just like gross to have around. So I'm going to put this in the getting rid of pile. All right. Oh, awkward. I'm still on the fence about the Measurable Difference. I'm not 100%. I feel like a lot of the colors are very similar to each other. And I also don't like the fact that they're individual. Like I need them in a palette so that I can just grab it and like do my thing instead of being like, oh, let me look for that one individual, you know, eyeshadow. It's just kind of annoying. This one's really pretty. You guys see that? You guys can't really see that, can you? That's a really pretty color, but I feel like I have that color in the one of the Morphe palettes. Let's check out the Morphe palettes. I feel like maybe this color is similar to it. And like it's such a better formula, Morphe, than Measurable Difference. Can you guys see that? It's like they're both very similar to each other. This one's a little bit more golden, I think. You see how these two, this one and this one, are like very similar? And I like the creaminess of the Morphe ones better. So you know what? That just made my decision for me. I'm going to be getting rid of the Measurable Differences. Next, I'm going to be talking about some individual eyeshadows, even though I had already said I don't really like individual eyeshadows, if it's like something unique or special, I kind of want them. So this is the Ulta Beauty. This is foiled eyeshadow. This was in the 12 Days of Christmas, and so was this one, I believe. It's Ulta Beauty Gel Eyeshadow Bounce. So this one like kind of has like, it's kind of like a cool, I don't know, I just kind of like the way the formula is. The pigment isn't like fantastic. It's pretty good, but it's like a nice glimmery color. I am going to be keeping this one. And the foil eyeshadow, I think I've done, I know my unicorn look, I use this to like go in over here and stuff like that. But it's just, I don't even want to like waste any of it because I love it so much. It's just like, it's a foiled eyeshadow. So it's like super pretty. I love it. So I'm going to be keeping that as well. Okay, this is Jones New York Signature, and the whole reason why I kept this one or have this one is because of this color right here. So back in the day, I used to work at like in a corporate area, and one of the girls got me for Christmas a Clinique. It was like a Clinique gift with purchase, and I loved it. It had a whole bunch of makeup stuff in it, and one of the makeup things was this Clinique compact, and it had a pinkish color and it had this color right here, and I freaking loved it. I wore it every day to work. This color right here, I would put it like right in my crease. It was my favorite, and actually thinking about it right now, it makes me want to wear this. So I'm going to be keeping this because I loved it so much. Like it's not Jones New York, but it's the same color, like pretty much the same color. Yeah, it's pretty much the same color. So I'm going to be keeping this because I loved it that much. Okay, I also have some makeup that I got off of eBay, and I will be keeping all of it. So for starters, I have 3 glitter eyeshadows. These work really well, but you have to put like a primer down or a glue down for them to like really hold, which is totally fine because that's what we do. But they're like glitter eyeshadows. I got these off of eBay, and I'm pretty sure in all they were free because I had a coupon. I only buy things when I have coupons or if I have gift cards or something like that. Like I never like really spend money unless it's Christmas shopping. Like I just don't. So I did get those for free with an eBay coupon because I do sell, for those of you who don't know, on eBay and on other online platforms. So whenever you have to like reach a minimum to get an eBay coupon or to get this, that, I always try to do it so I can get the coupon and like buy makeup with it. It's just my thing. This is also from eBay. Also got it for free for the same reason, and it is all of these beautiful glitter eyeshadows. Like, stop it now. Same thing with these. You do want to have something down on the lid first, everything like that. I am going to be keeping those because I love them. Okay, next I'm going to go into MAC Cosmetics. This is a kit that is like ridiculous. Like I should just be like, I don't know, doing something with my life with this. But I'm going to be keeping it because I love this brown. And I love these, I just love these colors. As you could tell, I'm like hit and pan on everything. And I don't know if some eyeshadow just went into my coffee, but yeah, it used to have a black in there too, but I used that one out. But I am going to be keeping this. Ooh, I am going to be keeping this. I love it. This is also from MAC Cosmetics. I do love this as well, and I am going to be keeping it. It's a freaking disaster. I need to like clean my makeup, but I love it. This color is so gorgeous. Well, right now some of that pink is on it, but it's just such a pretty color. Like if I'm like going on vacation, I'll just take this. It's like, this is enough for my eyeshadow. Not for my whole face, but for my eyeshadow, it's enough. Oh, my hands. Okay, now we're gonna go into a bunch of individual MAC eyeshadows that I have. I wish that these were in palettes, but they're not. And so I'm just gonna go into them. I have the Carbon Black in Matte, which is matte, not in matte. It's in carbon. Keeping. I have the Amber Lights, which I need to get rid of. Like, stop. What am I doing? It's all pan. Have you ever seen somebody keep something like this in their palette before? What's the matter with me? So MAC does this cool thing where if you bring back the containers, they give you like a free something. So I'm going to be putting this to the side so that I can get my free something. Beauty Marked. And it is a velvet eyeshadow. It's very pretty. This is Parfait Amour, I guess, in Frost. It's a frost finish. We have Sushi Flower, which is a satin finish. Oh, we have Tempting. Do I even have any? I mean, Tempting. I'm at the pan too. Like that's, it's deceiving because it's glittery, but there's actually no eyeshadow left in there. But you know I'm holding on to it because there still was some. Era, hit and pan on that one. This is like a nice transitional color. Antiqued I love. I feel like a lot of people try to dupe Antiqued, but they just don't get that close. I actually like it. I love how like I'm hitting pan on like all these. That makes me feel good. Like I'm actually like doing something with my life. This one is Electra and Frost. It's like a really pretty silver color. Keeping. And then this is Soba, S-O-B-A. Keeping. Keeping all of them. Keeping all my MAC eyeshadows. And you can't tell me that I can't. Okay, so if you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know that I used to sell a direct sales makeup, and the brand was Limelight by Alcone. They will show up again in my, I believe, my concealer, my foundation, my face makeup. They'll probably show up again, and also on my lips. So I will link the videos below. I no longer sell the products. This is not affiliated in any way. I never actually like sold a product because like nobody actually cared to buy it, which is totally fine. But I spent a lot of money purchasing the products for myself. I think the products were of great quality. From what I understand, the people who made the eyeshadows of Limelight are the people who used to make the eyeshadows of MAC Cosmetics, and MAC Cosmetics is my favorite. I'm a MAC girl. I was trained in MAC. I worked for MAC. So you guys know the way I feel about that. So I do love their eyeshadows. But these are the ones that I just like have. So this is a palette of 4, and it's all like kind of in the purple family, which I like, with a black one. So I will be keeping this because I actually love this. So that's a keeper. Then this one, I don't really know why I purchased this one. This is like a yellowish color. It's like a yellow gold. I don't know why I purchased. I have no idea why I purchased it. And then this one's like a really super pretty transitional color. I will be keeping that. And then I think this is the last of my eyeshadows, which is crazy. But we're not done with this video yet because we have a lot of other things to talk about. Is their palette that originally came out and it was like $188, which is crazy. But I spent it and I bought it. And I think they may have lowered the price of it now, or I don't even know what else they have. But I actually use this eyeshadow palette professionally. I love this eyeshadow palette. If I can go back in time, would I spend $188 on it? No. I'd rather just go to MAC Cosmetics with my 40% discount and get something else there. But it serves its purpose. It is a beautiful, beautiful palette. And there's a lot of colors in here, a lot of options for people. So that is my makeup collection for eyeshadows only. And I'm thinking, do we get into eyeliners and everything like that now? I feel like we should. I feel like we should. I'm going to take a little bit of a break and just get my act together, and then I'm going to come right back. So guys, grab some coffee and get ready for another whole part of this video. So I was just moving my eyeshadows to a different location so that I can continue filming, and guess which eyeshadow fell? My Tempting eyeshadow, which had like little crumbs left in it, and I said I was going to keep it because that's the kind of person that I am. And now look at where the crumbs are. Let me show you. Let me show you where the crumbs are. Can't make this up. This is where they are. This is the Tempting eyeshadow. This is it. It looks like actual dirt right now, but that's it, guys. How's that? Is that okay? Back to the video. Okay, we just took an instrumental break. Eyeshadow down. My camera's crooked right now. I don't know why. Why is my camera crooked right now? Has it been crooked the whole time? No, it hasn't been crooked the whole time. It was standing on something. I don't know why. Or maybe it has. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back into this video. So now we're going to go into, you know what, I think what I'm going to talk about first are like bases to eyeshadows before I do that. Concealers are not going to be in this video, just so you guys know. So, you know what? I lied. What I'm going to talk about first is, why do I get so high-pitched? What do I want to talk about first are going to be eyebrow, like shadows and waxes to color in. So I only actually have 2 actual eyeshadow things to color in. And one of them is my e.l.f. Cosmetic in Dark. You guys know that I live for this one. I use it all the time. It is my favorite. I will not be getting rid of this ever in my life. And then the other one is the Eileen Tracy. It's the eyebrow powder and wax. It's the one that I actually used today. And you know what? I don't have complaints about it. I didn't use the actual wax part. I only used the colors. And the way I do my eyebrows is I could use any kind of eyeshadow color. So I'm going to be keeping both of those because why the hell not? Keeping. Okay, now I'm going to get into like eyeshadow bases and stuff like that. So first I'm going to start with the NYX eyeshadow base. This is in white. I love this and I will not be getting rid of it. It's kind of like a concealer. Like it's okay, so it's pretty much like a concealer but doesn't conceal, but the same way that if you do your eyeshadow and you want like something on the inside to pop, you just put a little bit more concealer right on top of there when you're done with everything, and then you put the color over it. This is the same concept, but it's in white. So I love it. I am not getting rid of this. This is very important to my life. And then there is the eye base. This is Be a Bombshell by Submissive Cosmetics. This I think my mother-in-law got in a Birchbox or an Ipsy bag or something like that, and she didn't want it, and my sister-in-laws didn't want it, and they were like, we don't even know what this is for, we don't get it. And I was like, oh, it's just like a base to an eyeshadow. So this is like something nice. And one of my sister-in-laws were like, I would just wear that as a regular eyeshadow, which like I guess you can, but you kind of want to set it with something because it's very creamy. So that is this one right here. It's pretty, but like that would be nice as it is nice as a base to like even like a glitter or something like that. Which brings me to my next point. I'm keeping that, by the way. Which brings me to my next point, which is the glitter glue. Where are you, glitter glue? I know you're here somewhere. Okay. I needed glitter glue desperately, so I went on the Sephora website and I bought it. It is by Too Faced. It's not the best glitter glue in the world, but it works. So I am definitely keeping this because I need this. Like, this is important in life. So keeping that. Then there is the Master Prime, which I use pretty often in my videos. It's pretty much like the same thing as that white one, which is like a concealer slash primer. When I first got this, I was like obsessed with it. And now I'm like, whatever. That's it right there. Don't even know if you could see that right there. So in this light, it looks like the same color as that Be a Bombshell, but it's not. But yeah, so you just like use it as a base to your eyeshadow. I will be keeping it. I like to keep eyeshadow bases. I think that they're very important as a makeup artist to have those. So yeah, let's go on to eyeliners. So I'm going to start with the eyeliners with the pods that I have. So these two are from MAC Cosmetics. I have Frostlight, and these are the fluid lines. So pretty much what you would do is take a brush and use that. I like to use the white one to sometimes pop right in the middle over here, or I will line underneath, line on top, and it just makes like whatever makeup look you have, it just makes it look like a little bit more fierce. It's like, it's cool. I like it. So I will be keeping that. I also have the fluid line Macro Violet. In Macro Violet, this is like pretty much done. I really should just let it go, but you guys know I'm not good at that. I'm gonna think about this because I might have to let this one go because it's like pretty much gone. But it's an eyeliner and it's in purple. It's pretty much like a really dark purple and I love it. This was like my go-to for years. It was my go-to for myself, for people. Like it was always one of my favorites. And I also had it in black, but I'm done with the black one. I don't remember what the black was called. But that was like my favorite eyeliner. And then I found the e.l.f. Cosmetic version of the black one. And now I do love this one very much and I do use it very often. The only thing is that it is a very, very creamy formula. It's not flaky at all, which is amazing, but it does wipe off really easily. So you do have to be careful. You wouldn't not want to use this professionally, but I am keeping this. I like eyeliners. I'm going to probably be keeping most of them. So then I also ventured out to the Maybelline version of these, and this is the Eye Studio. This is the black. Also use this one a lot. At least like I get a lot of use out of my makeup. Like at least I'm not like somebody who's like super wasteful and doesn't use it. But anyway, so this is in Blackest Black, and actually I really like this one. It's actually a very, very good one. This one I think you could even get away with using professionally. And then I also have it in, I think it's Eggplant. Yeah, in Eggplant. It's not the same product. I barely use it. It's just not the same product. It's very hard to blend with. It's kind of like, not chalky. It's not chalky because it's a smooth product, but it's very, like chunky kind of. Like it's not smooth. It's not blending nice. Like it's just kind of, I'm not a huge fan of it. So you know what? I'm actually going to get rid of this one. I'm going to give this one to somebody. So I'll be putting that with the giveaway makeup. Okay, so these are from NYX. And I have it in a purple color. These are waterproof. This is deep purple, and it is a retractable eyeliner. It is waterproof. This color is gypsy blue, and this one is like an olive color, golden olive. These are all three of these are beautiful, and I will be keeping all three of these. We have the MAC Liquid Last in black. I am keeping this. This one goes in my professional kit. I freaking love this. I have always been a fan of the Liquid Last. It lasts for forever. Like, I don't know why they don't boast more about like how it just doesn't go away. Like, for days. You could wash your face and for days your eyeliner will still be there. It's like it's pretty much like a tattoo. I love it. I think it's amazing. Keeping it in case you were wondering. This is the Maybelline Master, I don't know how to say that word, Kajal. I don't know. I'm not even going to try it. It's in Navy Night, and when I first got it, I loved it because it was more of a fine tip. But now that it's like worn down, it's like kind of thick. Like that's like as thin as you can get it. And I'm just not into it. Like, I'm just not, well, first of all, I have makeup all over it, but I'm not into how thick it is. And like, it's like a crayon. I can't use it as an eyeliner anymore. Like, I think whoever thought of this didn't really think this one through good enough. So I'm going to be passing this along. I don't even care if somebody throws it out. Okay, I've come to the conclusion that BC Cosmetics is like a dupe for Ellen Tracy because I feel like they're all the same. It's all the same stuff. Like, I think it's all the same stuff. So I'm going to take out these two Ellen Tracy eyeliners. These are for like when people, these are like the actual pencils and they have the sharpener on it. But this is for like when people want makeup like on their waterline, like in there. I would reach for these. So I'm going to be keeping this because it's just nice to have options. I have it in black and brown. And then I also have the BC version of it. Oh, I have another Ellen Tracy one. But this one doesn't have the sharpener, but it's the same thing. So I'm going to keep that with that. Okay, and then this is BC Cosmetics, B Concepts. It's the same thing. They both have the liner on the top. And then this is, I mean, those are the same. Those two black lines are the same to me. I feel like, I don't know, or maybe Ellen Tracy's a dupe for BC. I'm not sure because I don't really know either brand. Oh, that's embarrassing. But I will be keeping those as well. Because sometimes it's just nice to have like the option if somebody wants to do like something on their waterline or whatnot. This and this one, these I got for free. These were from eBay. They are black liners, but they are very hard to like get product out of. So I'm going to be giving these away. I feel like you really have to like put effort into these. I'm going to give them away. I'm giving away more than I thought I would. I'm actually impressed with myself. Okay, next up are these Maybelline eyeliners. These are all the same. They're all the Line Express. For a while, I was like wearing these religiously. As you can tell, like they're like really worn. So they have like a little thingamajig on the end so you could like blend out the makeup. I will be keeping these. I have to sharpen these, but I'm keeping them. Okay, this is another BC eyeliner. This is another pencil. This one actually is pretty nice. I'm keeping this one as well. Do I sound like a broken record? I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. Blah, 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 blah. All right, what's next? Okay, this one is Jones, New York. And it's like one of the retractable ones. And I like it. I'm going to keep it. What a shock. Are you guys shocked? You might be. Okay, this is the Clean Color 2 Duet. I'm actually selling these on eBay right now. I was going to say on YouTube, but I'm not selling them on YouTube. So one side is a liquid, and the other side is a retractable. Just so you guys know. And I am selling like 6 of these for like $5. So go check it out if you guys want an affordable eyeliner. It's a good option. It's not the best eyeliner by any means. It's by Clean Color, so you know it's like dollar store makeup. It's definitely not the best, but it is it does hold its own. Especially the retractable side is really great. The liquid side is great because it's liquidy and it's very precise. It's kind of like the same tip as like a felt liner, but it kind of, like sometimes if you hit the light the wrong way, it looks like you're missing a spot or something. It's kind of like shiny, which I'm not a huge fan about that, but it gets the job done. My battery's dying, so I'm like panicking right now. I'm like, gotta get this done. Let's talk about what I have here, and then I know I'm missing some liners. Okay, so these I did a blog on where I was talking about all the liners that I have, and I was putting them in order that I like them, and these actually were my two least favorite eyeliners, and I wound up keeping them because I like use it for like everyday makeup. So I do use them a lot. So I am going to keep them in like my own personal collection. Sorry, that was the L'Oreal Carbon Black, and there is no name on this one, but it's another L'Oreal one. The Carbon Black is actually what I'm wearing today. So it's not the best eyeliner, but I'm going to keep it. Okay. Are we still on eyeliners? Yeah. Okay. This is the CoverGirl Intensify Me liner. I actually like this one. So you can like, the way this is, you could either do a thick line or a thin line. It's kind of cool. This one I actually did really like in my on my review, so that's cool. Okay, I have this on my bottom lash line right now. It is the Glitter Gold Mascara, where I told the story when I was putting this on, if you guys want to watch that video. But when I was in beauty school, I was using it, and one of the guys in beauty school with me, we were both makeup artists already, and we went back to school for hair. Sorry if you guys already heard this story, but and I wore a glitter. It was like a glitter, I don't know, maybe it was L'Oreal. I don't remember what brand it was. L'Oreal, Revlon. It was a drugstore brand. And on one side, the wand had actual mascara, and on the other side, it had like a gold glitter. And then there was another one where you can get like a silver glitter. And I wound up using the gold glitter one day to beauty school. When I went there, the kid in my class was like, "What's up with your makeup today?" He's like, "It looks like you have concealer on your eyelashes." And when I looked at it afterwards, I was like, "Oh my God, it does look like I have concealer on my eyelashes." So I never wore it again. Moral of the story is I use it today. You can't even see it. And when you get up close, it looks like I have concealer on my eyelashes. So I'm going to be passing this on, see if somebody else wants it. I do not. Different strokes for different folks, you know? Okay, I also have this liner, which is an inner rim liner. Some people believe that if you put white on the inside, it opens up your eye a little bit. I think it's kind of a dated look, but some people want it. Some people recommend it or request it, so I do have to have it with me as a makeup artist for those people who like it. Okay, I have a few Bijou Beauty mascaras, and these are actually unopened, so I'm keeping these. I like to keep a lot of mascaras with me. So my battery is dying. This video is becoming ridiculous, so I don't even know where the camera cut off, but I think I was talking about the Bijou mascaras, and I was saying how I haven't opened them yet. I always have to have backup on reserve because I'm a makeup artist, and that's just the way it goes. So don't even know how I feel about those yet, but I am keeping them in my case as backup. A few eyeliners that I totally missed the mark on, I totally forgot to even talk about, and they happen to be my favorite. They were actually in my makeup brush bag because like sometimes when I use eyeliners, I throw it right in there, so I just want to talk about them really quick. These are actually my favorite eyeliners. So let's get into them. They are felt ones. So the first one I want to talk about is Limelight by Alcone. I had already mentioned that I used to sell their products. I always air quoted because I really didn't sell anything. This is one of my favorite liners. It is a felt liner, and it's just so easy to use. It's so beautiful. It's that last one. It's nice and thin and precise, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. Next up is this Givenchy eyeliner. It's also a felt eyeliner, and it's a little bit more precise. I did way too close to that line, so you really can't see it. It's a little bit more precise, but I don't think I love it as much as I love the Limelight one. And then next up is the NYX liquid liner. So it's a liquid liner, but it's kind of like a felt liner too. It's kind of like a hybrid in between a felt liner and the MAC Liquid Lash, which you guys know I am obsessed with. So this is actually probably my favorite. I just drew like a weird line, but it is that little line right there. I love it. This is actually probably my new favorite one, and I actually have one on reserve, so I'm crazy. Yeah. So those are my eyeliners that I absolutely love. I'm keeping all of them. I do use them professionally. They are my favorite liners. Let me just make sure they're all closed. Okay, so let's continue talking about mascara. This is the BC Beauty Concepts mascara. I don't really like this one. I feel like it's very messy. It's very wet. It gets all over the place. So I am, like, you can kind of see, like, when I take it out and it's like, let me do that again. Let's see if you can see it over there. It's just like, you see how like there's like all that crap hanging on the end of it? I just feel like it's just very wet. It gets all over the place. So I'm actually going to be passing this along. Don't want it. Okay, I talked about this one, but this one is the mascara that I'm wearing today. It came from one of the Birch boxes that I got. It's actually quickly jumped up into the ranks. Today was the first day I used it, and it's one of my favorites. I love the way my lashes look. It almost looks like I have fake lashes on, and I don't. We'll be keeping this. This is the Ellen Tracy Define and Lengthening Mascara. I'm going to be keeping this one because I need mascara and I don't have like any hard feelings about it. Then I have my e.l.f. and e.l.f. mascara. I did an entire video on e.l.f. versus e.l.f., which one I liked better. This one is volumizing and lengthening and waterproof. This one doesn't say any of that. I like them both. I think they're both great mascaras. We'll be keeping both of them. And then last, but definitely not least, is this NYX Waterproof It. So it's a waterproof mascara top coat. So pretty much if you are doing a wedding, or if you're going to a wedding, or if you're going to an event, anything that you may be crying, laughing, and crying from laughing or anything like that, sweating, anything, you put this over your whatever mascara is your favorite. Even if it's not waterproof, it will make it waterproof, which I think is really awesome. And I'm definitely keeping this because as a makeup artist, I need it. So that wraps up this video, guys. Please stay tuned to the other videos that I have coming up with my makeup collection. I know that this is ridiculous and I probably look like a total glutton, but please understand that I am a makeup artist and I do this for a living. So that is why I have so much makeup, and that's why I can't get rid of so much of it, because I need it in life. So I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for your love and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post a new video every Tuesday and Thursday with a blog on Saturday and a vlog on Sundays. Thank you guys again. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.